Hi, I'm Jack Stonehouse from Boat Shop 24.
And I'm Balazs from Mills-Barton Marine.
And you join us today in Sussex with Alex Mills-Barton, the 2016 GB Sailing Hopeful, and he's hopefully going to teach us how to sail in a day.
Going into it 90 degrees open pretty much.
Yeah.
Come around and tighten it up.
Yeah, as much as you can almost.
Okay.
And then the same as what you were doing with before with the tacks, away from you. You'll just keep the main sheet the same as it is because you don't need to adjust it. But if you can go quicker, the better probably, so you don't get stuck into the wind.
Okay.
And the main thing will probably be making sure you don't, through the tack, you'll come through the 90 degrees, so onto 45 degrees to the wind on the other side. The sail will cross again, but you need to make sure you don't go any further because you need to make sure your optimum angle is like into the wind. So the further down you come, the slower. Well, you'll go faster, but you won't be making. You'll be doing a lot further distance. So that'll be the key thing, I think. And also for kind of like capsizing and stuff. If you go too far, it'll make it a lot harder. You'll probably be more likely to go over. So you've got the tiller in your left hand and the main sheet in here again. And what I want you to try and do is try to do a bit of a mark rounding around there, and then up into the wind where you do the zigzag.
Yep.
And just imagine there's an imaginary mark, kind of 100 metres up or something.
Okay.
And then do a bear away and come back down. To get the block on the other side, you just do a big jab like that towards you. There you go. Oh, it's gone for a jive. Nice. Oh. So he's a bit stuck into the wind at the moment. So at the moment he could do really just pointing the bow further away from the wind, just getting the speed up, and then the sail will kind of fill properly, and he'll be able to go. But he doesn't tack now. He's on his way, I think. Good. Main sheet in as tight as you can. It's going back down. Oh, he's falling in. So Jack's now going to show us how to right the capsize. So he's swimming back to the boat. He's going to put his weight over the dagger board and try and climb in as soon as it comes up. Just needs to jump in before the boat tacks on its own. He's done well there.
Do you find it hard to have a personal and work-life balance while you're sailing and while you're training?
No, it's not too bad. I seem to be doing a pretty good job of it at the moment. We've got a long-term girlfriend who's really understanding, so she knows what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and got a good group of friends both at home and with the sailing lot, so kind of don't really feel like I'm missing out on anything.
Yeah.
Oh. So he's going to try and climb over now. Yeah, he's made it. We'll see if he can climb in when it comes up. Almost, not quite. Good attempt at a dry capsize. So he's coming on a downwind angle now, into the mark. Pushes the tiller away. Main sheet in, Jack. Just got caught around the transom.
So what are your long-term goals that you want to achieve whilst you're sailing?
I'd love to go to the Olympic Games and win a medal. Yeah, for sure. 2016 is looking a lot more likely than 2012 did. I mean, I'm still quite young, so I've got a couple of cycles to do. But
cool.
Big push till 2016 and see what we can do.
Cool. And what about further on from that? Is there anything that you kind of want to achieve? Any other events or anything that you want to get number one in?
Yeah, of course the Worlds and Europeans are big as well. They're second to the Olympics, so along the way, definitely those are the goals. Those are the ones that really matter in apart from the Olympics as well. So they're big importance to selection and stuff like that. A couple of points that I noticed that you're struggling with a few times. I think the wind's picked up quite a bit now, so it's a lot harder to learn in this. The sail becomes a lot more powered up and it's a lot harder to control. And a couple of times your mark roundings were really good, but sometimes just didn't quite get the main sheet in quick enough, so the sail would start flapping and you'd lose a lot of speed there. And just before the tacks as well, the speed through the tack is very important, because if you get stuck halfway, then that's when you started going backwards. Yeah. And when you push the tiller away or towards you, it actually does the opposite of what you want it to do. Okay. So when you were pushing it away and trying to carry on through the tack and got stuck halfway, it would actually pull you back out the way you came. Yeah. So you'd almost just get confused then. It kind of doesn't make you think of the way it should work. But so maybe next time, if you get a chance, just try and get the speed on through and just push it all the way through, and then straighten up when you're through. Just so the sail doesn't get stuck in that middle section, and you stop yourself from going backwards. They look good, and the capsizes are good as well. Yeah. So just same as what Jack was trying to do. Imagine there's like an imaginary mark kind of halfway up or however far, and got to get around that mark and then back down to this one. Okay, straighten up. The other way, the other way. It's gone over. So he's climbing over the other side onto the dagger board. Pulling it up. Just going to try and climb in as quick as possible. Great. Didn't even touch the water there, did he? So rudder towards you a bit. Just get the speed on, and then in the middle. There you go. Got some good speed there. Sail's going to come across. Watch out, watch out! So when you drive in, the sail comes across the boat a lot quicker than when you tack.
Is there a particular role model who you strive to be and you look up to?
Not massively, but probably Paul Goodison a bit. I actually helped out training with him before 2012, so I got to see a lot of like what he did and stuff like that, and he won gold in 2008, so that's a pretty good start. Yeah. He's definitely up there with role models. Ooh. Good. And back away again. Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, capsizes were brilliant.
I had enough practice.
So Balazs, you did a good job there. So I was capsizing again. Looking a bit wet, but a couple of times you managed to climb over the top, which was brilliant. Yeah. That's perfect, because the amount of time you save is tripled or almost quadrupled from when you could climb over to having to swim across. So did a really good job on the capsizes. I think with the upwind, going into the wind, just struggling a bit like Jack, just with the speed. Yeah. Looked like you were getting it towards the end, but just not quite pushing the bow down far enough on the other side. You're kind of going into the wind and then getting it just about round, but just the pace wasn't quite enough to pull the bow down and get up to speed on the other tack. So next time, just try and hold it over across the other side a little bit longer than you think, and then straighten it up and mean sheet back in again.